Hi guys, this is Jen here. I have another slow cooker Sunday recipe for you. This is another easy one where you pretty much just put everything in the slow cooker, and it is Hungarian beef goulash. It's really good. I use beef stew meat, and it has some onions, red bell pepper, garlic, tomatoes, and beef broth. So the meat gets nice and tender and it has a lot of flavor. So I will show you what I do to make it. So I have my slow cooker and it is sprayed really well with olive oil, or you can use cooking spray. And then you're going to need 1 to 2 pounds of beef stew meat. And a lot of times the beef stew meat comes in those large pieces, so I just cut them in half so they're about this size. And then you're just going to pour that right in your slow cooker. And then in a little bowl, you're going to want to mix together 2 teaspoons of fennel seed, 2 teaspoons of paprika, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, and then some pepper. So you're just going to mix that in there. And just sprinkle it right over your beef. And this just gives the beef a really good flavor. Okay, and you're just going to want to toss it around a little bit to coat the meat really well. Okay, and then you're going to need 1 red bell pepper chopped, and you're just going to place that right over the beef. And you're going to need 1 large onion chopped. Add that. And then you're also going to need 3 cloves of garlic minced. Place that all right over the top. Okay, and then you're going to need 1 can of beef broth, or if you use the carton, you'll need just 14 ounces. And you'll pour that right over top. And then you're going to need 1 14-ounce can, or it's actually 14.5 ounce can of diced tomatoes, and you can just leave the juice in there and just pour that right over top. Okay, and then you're going to need a teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Hopefully I said that right. Okay, and you're going to need 2 bay leaves. And then you're just going to add your cover, and you're going to cook it on high for 4 to 4.5 hours, or low for 7 to 7.5 hours. And then you're just going to make a cornstarch and water mixture just to thicken up the sauce in there. And we like it over egg noodles or rice. So it's like a nice chunky stew, and then or goulash, but it's served over either egg noodles or rice, and it's really good and flavorful. And as you can see, it's really easy to make. So I will show you the next step. Okay guys, so my goulash has cooked for about 4.5 hours. Sorry, it's really steamy. So this is what it looks like. And you are going to add a mixture of 1 tablespoon of cornstarch and 2 tablespoons of water in here, and just kind of stir it and let it sit in there for about 10 to 15 minutes, and just stir it every once in a while, and that will thicken up the juices in here. And this is a good time to make your egg noodles or pasta or rice, whichever you're going to serve this over. Okay guys, this is what it looks like when the broth has thickened. It's so good. My son Josh was like, I can't wait to eat that. So the meat gets really tender and it has a lot of flavor. Now just make sure that you taste it and see if the seasoning is good for you guys or your family. I put a little salt and pepper in there, but it does have a lot of flavor. I just thought it needed a little more salt. So It depends on your taste. And we are just serving it over egg noodles. I'm having mine over brown rice pasta, and we are just having peas on the side. So that's what we're having, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you so much for watching.